third, fourth, fifth levels. And they would like to get paid on that volume that they're creating. So they want to become executives also. So they filed their letter of intent with Nu Skin. And they go through the 1 or 2 or 3 month process to become executives, and then they break away from you. That means that they leave your organization and they go over here. And they leave your organization and they go over here. Now sometimes executives are concerned about that. They say, wait, I used to make 9 to 15% on that person and their whole team. And now that they've become executives, I only make 5% on their team. I just took a pay cut. And they start to think, well, maybe I shouldn't tell them they can become executives. Wrong. Okay? You want to tell them. It's like a baby bird who's sitting inside the nest with its mother. And eventually the bird wants to spread its own wings and fly out of the nest. Okay? It's your job to push them out of the nest as fast as you can. Okay? Don't think about, oh, I lost a little bit of commission. That's not the point. The point is duplication. The point is that you want to create as many executives as you can. Because you're going to get 5% on their total group volume for as long as they're an executive and you're an executive. Okay? That's the point. Because the 5% will grow and become bigger than that 9 to 15% ever was. Okay? That's how you grow. Okay. So, if you think about the average executive volume, every one of these executives, they're going to do 3,000 points or more on average. The worldwide average today is about 3,500 points for every executive in the whole world of Nu Skin. So let's just take 3,000. So the math is easy, okay? What is 5% of 3,000 points? What is it? $150, basically, right? So for every executive that you create, you're going to make $150 every month going forward, okay? So your job is to make dozens of executives, hundreds of executives. That's your job. What did my brother-in-law say to me when I asked him, I need to know the key to Nu Skin's compensation plan? What did he say? Create executives, Nathan. That's your job. Create executives. So in your team, the one thing you should be asking people every time you talk to new people, you say to them, when are you filing your LOI? When are you going to qualify as an executive? What day will you become an executive? Have you set a goal to become an executive? Life begins when you are an executive. Make sure you become an executive in Nu Skin as fast as you can. You sound like a broken record, don't you? Yeah, you just want to keep saying executive, executive, executive to people so they understand that, right? Okay. So, the goal then is you fill up the back end of the plan. And this plan pays 5% 6 generations deep. Okay, I want to change the word that we're using now. Okay, so this is the line right here that is the demarcation point. Everything on this side of the line over here, we talk about distributor levels. Levels of distributors, okay? On this side over here, now we start talking generations. Generations of groups, okay? These are not distributors anymore. These are groups of distributors. 20, 30 people in a group, okay? So we're talking about a lot more people and a lot more leverage is what we're talking about. All right, so I'm going to now use the audience to demonstrate this part of the plan for people, okay? So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to start sponsoring people. Would you stand up, please? Tell me your name.
John.
Okay, this is Joanna. Okay, stand right here, just like this, right in front of your chair. Okay. So I know Joanna, and I go and recruit Joanna into Nu Skin. And Joanna is a great leader, so she wants to be an executive. She qualifies, and she becomes an executive on my first generation. Right? What does that make me? What's my title now? Oro, right. I'm a gold executive right here, right? And I get paid 5% on Joanna and her whole team of people right here, okay? That's what I get. Is that true? Okay, Joanna, she's a recruiter, and so she recruits. Say it again. Alejandra, okay. You're going to have to help me with the names maybe, okay? I'm going to call you Ali. Ali, okay? Joanna recruits Ali, okay? She becomes an executive. She goes through the qualification process by placing her LOI, going through month 1, 2, or 3, and she breaks away from Joanna, and Ali becomes an executive. Okay? Okay, how much do I make on Ollie's organization? 5%? 5? 0? 5? Yeah? How come we have confusion? Okay, let's learn right now. Okay, stay standing, don't sit down. We don't want you to go into provisional status, okay? All right, so, right here, look. So here's Joanna, and here's Ollie, right here. There's nothing there, it's 0. Okay? So she just took part of the volume that Joanna had in her group that I was getting 5% on, and she just took it and left. Okay? All right. So what do I have to do to be able to get paid on Ollie's organization? Okay, so I need another executive. Okay, let's take you. Stand up. What's your name? Juan Carlos. Okay, Juan Carlos. I know Juan Carlos. We used to work together at another company, and I call him and say, dude, having a job stinks, okay? Let's get you out of that thing, and let's make you an executive, okay? And so he becomes an executive on my front line, and now I have 2 executives wide, which makes me lapis. Yes, I'm now a lapis right here. I have 2 executives on my front line, okay, and now I have 2 generations deep that I can get paid, okay? 5% and 5%, okay? Ollie recruits Jacqueline, okay? I'm going to call you Jackie, okay? So she recruits Jackie. Okay, Jackie is on my 3rd generation. How much do I make on Jackie? 0. Are you sure? Yes. 5%? No. No? You're right. I get nothing. Until what? See? Look, she's right here. That's Jackie, right there. There's nothing there when I just have 2. So now I have to get 2 more, right? So I come over here and I'm gonna get these 2. Okay, you guys stand up. So they are friends of mine. I recruit them. They become executives as well on my front line. Now I become a Ruby executive. And if I maintain this for 3 months, then what do? I go to Disney World. Right? Right, okay. Success trip. Exactly. That's all you have to do, and Nu Skin spends $10,000 to fly you to Disney World and treat you like a king and a queen. Okay? Can you do that? Of course you can do that. Okay? All right, so now I'm a Ruby executive. Now I can get paid 5%, 5%, 5%. Jackie recruits Erica. Okay, that's a good one. Erica is on my 4th generation. How much do I make on Erica? 0. Right, nothing yet, right? Until I do what? 2 more executives on my front line. Okay, you two stand up, okay? You better stand up too, yeah, there you go. Okay, so now I have 6, right? Executives, that makes me what? Emerald executive, right here. And I can get paid 1, 2, 3, 4 generations. 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay? Erica recruits. Lena, okay. Lena's on my 5th generation. How much do I make on Lena? 0, right? Because I'm only an Emerald executive, right? So I need to get 2 more, right? So let's come over here and let's get 2 more. Okay, you two, please stand up, okay? So now I have 8 executives on my front line. That makes me a diamond executive in Nu Skin. I get 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, okay? Okay, she recruits E1, I'm going to call you E, okay? E. She recruits E. And E is incredible, okay? Actually, E1 is the best distributor in the whole group here. In fact, E1 is an animal, okay? She like recruits like a machine. She's incredible, okay? And she's on my 6th generation. How much can I make on her? Nothing, right? Right? Because I'm just a diamond, right? I'm right there as a diamond. I get 5 generations, but she's on my 6th generation. And so this time, it's not getting 2 more executives, right? It's always been 2, 2, 2, 2. And now it's the big jump. The big jump. I got to get 4 more executives, okay? Please, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up right there. Okay, I'm a blue diamond, all right. Fantastic, right? Now I can get paid all the way down to 6 generations deep, okay? Do you understand? Do you understand now how this works? Do you understand that width equals depth? Okay. Now that's just network marketing in Nu Skin. That's course 101. That's an introductory course. Okay? Now we're going to step it up. Now we're going to get more complex. Are you ready? You all got that? This is like a math class where you need to make sure you get the first part so you get the second part. Now we're going to go to 301. This is going to be more sophisticated now. Now you're going to start to understand the power that's in this compensation plan. Okay? This is something you may have never seen before, but I want you to understand how this works. Because Nu Skin's plan has very important pressure points. There's pressure points that are built into this plan that allow it to produce the kind of money that people are making all over the world. And these things I'm going to now teach you are things that other companies don't understand. And this is the reason Nu Skin pays so much more money than any other network marketing company. Okay? So I want you to watch what happens. Like I said before, you guys in front and all of you in back, if you can't see this, you need to get out of your chair, you need to stand on the side and watch. Okay? So make sure you get this part. Alright. So Ewan, she's incredible. Okay? She's an animal. She's out there building. And she becomes a blue diamond. She's a blue diamond. Okay? So let's have this whole row stand up. Everybody. Okay? Your first line executives for Ewan. Right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And we'll take you too. We'll take number 13. Okay? Okay. So now we have 12 executives on Ewan's front line. They are on my 7th generation. How much do I make on these people? 0. And it will always be 0. Perhaps. There's one thing that could happen where I would get paid on them, and I'll teach you that in a few minutes, okay? But for this configuration right here, I will never make anything on these people, okay? But here's the key to the business. This is an important thing. Joanna's great, and Ollie is great, and Jackie's great, and Erica's great, and Lena's great. Lena, right? Okay. And Ewan, okay. I'm testing my memory. Not very good. So she's fantastic. Here's what I do. This is how I build my business, okay? When I sponsor Joanna, I am not just saying, thank you for joining, bye-bye, okay? Good luck, hope you can make it. No, I say to her, show me your most successful friends, your most successful contacts. Can we meet with them today? And so she brings her friends over, okay? And so we start to talk, and we recruit this person. Tell me name again. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Ollie. Gosh, I gotta get that down. Ollie. And Jackie, that's the name of my niece, so I can remember that one, okay? And so I say to Ollie, okay, show me your best people. And I'm sifting through her contacts. We talk to maybe 10, 15, 20 of her best contacts. And as we're talking to them, what am I doing? I'm watching. I'm listening. I'm trying to see out of all of her contacts, which one is the most dynamic, which one is the most motivated, which one's the most interested, and then I go right to them. I don't even spend that much time. I talk to her once a day. I talk to her once a day. I say, wow, you can't believe what Jackie's doing down here. Do you know Jackie? She's incredible, okay? And I look through Jackie's people. I'm trying to find her best person. Bingo, right here, okay? Erica shows up, all right? And then I say to Erica, who are your best people? Show me. And Lena shows up, okay? And I say to Lena, who are your best people? And all of a sudden, Ewan shows up. Ewan's the animal, okay? We talk about Ewan, we say, she's the locker. It's like putting a lock on the whole organization. She's so powerful, she's growing so fast, her volumes are jumping. These people they don't have any choice but to get busy. They have to get busy and stay in the business. Because look what's being created down here. You guys have a blue diamond coming down here. So you better get busy. Right? Keep recruiting. You're going to have to get your whip so you get paid on this dynasty that Ewan's creating down here. Okay? So I come all the way down here. Even though I will never get paid on these people, I spend a lot of time with Ewan. Because I can see she's the one. She's the locker. She's going to lock in the whole organization. Okay? Sometimes the locker is on level 4. Sometimes the locker shows up on 3. Okay? Very rarely is the locker number 1. I don't know why, but it doesn't happen as often that the people you personally know become the locker. It's usually someone they know, who they know, who they know, and down in here somewhere you find the locker. Okay? So she's the locker. Okay, she is building a big team. So let's say that all of her team ends up doubling. Okay? So we're going to double. We're going to go from 12 to 24 executives. Stand up, the whole row. Stand up, the whole row. Okay? So we're going to play like there's 24 executives on Ewan's second generation. This is my 8th generation. 8 generations deep from me. Okay? So let's just do some math. To make the math easy, can we just say that all of these people have 5,000 group volume? Can we just go with 5,000? Okay? Okay, so these 12 people right here that have made Ewan a blue diamond, they're doing 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Every group is doing 5,000, okay? They're not just people standing here, they've got their own teams, right? They're whole groups of people, okay? All right, so 12 times 5,000 points each equals 60,000 points, right? Ewan is going to make 5% of 60,000 points. So she'll get $3,000 on her first generation. Okay? On her second generation, which is 24 executive groups of people, 5,000 each, times 24 is 120,000 points. She'll make 5%, or she gets another $6,000. Okay? So she's making her own executive group commission, maybe 1,000. So she has $10,000 of income coming in right here, just like this. And of course, her third generation will become big, her fourth will be big, all these will continue to grow, okay? So all of a sudden now, there's real volume and there's a real dynasty down here. Everybody see that? You understand what happened? Okay, now I come back up to Lena. Lena. What? Volume? Did I turn it off? Did I turn it off? Testing?
Anna.
Okay. What is Lena's title in the compensation plan? She's a gold executive. She is right here. Okay? Let's just show you right there. That's where she is. She has one first-level breakaway executive who happens to be E1, the animal. Okay? All right. So E1 is just building this dynasty, and Lena, look at you. You can only get paid one generation because you're just a gold executive, right? So let's say that she's doing 5,000 points in her own group. So you get 5% of 5,000 points, or about $250. That's your monthly income. Okay? Look at your team. Look at your downline. Wouldn't you be motivated to try to get paid into that downline? Sure she would, okay? So we talk to Lena and we say, Lena, just get one more executive. If you can just get one more executive on your front line, it's going to make a big difference, right? Okay, so stand up, sir, right there. Okay, so he becomes another executive on the front line of Lena, okay? That now makes Lena a lapis. She's now a lapis, right? And now she can get paid 2 generations deep. So she gets paid $250, $250, and $3,000. Because she tapped into her second generation. 12 executives here. So her income went from $250 a month, and it went to what? $3,500 a month by getting one more executive. Can you see that? Can you see why she would be really motivated to try to become a blue diamond herself? Okay? If she gets 2 more executives. 2 more, okay? Now what is her title? 1, 2, 3, 4. She's a ruby. Maybe she can go on the success trip the next time, right? Okay, so now she gets 250, 250, 250, 250. That's 1,000, plus 3,000, plus 6,000. So now she's making about $11,000 a month by getting 3 more executives because she's tapping in to the dynasty that Ewan, the animal, has created. Okay? Right? Got it? Okay. Okay. So, this process starts to happen. So I come up and I talk to Erica. Right? Okay, Erica. Look at your downline. What are you doing? Not much. Okay? So what we need to do is get you into action. Okay? So she gets 1 more person. Okay? And now she's making 250, 250, right? And 1,000. Right? And then she gets 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. Now she's a ruby. Okay? Okay, we'll take 5. That's okay. All right, so now she's making 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, right? So 2,500, okay? And then she makes, another 1,000. And then she comes down here and she now taps in and she makes another 3,000. So now you're making more than 5,000. Okay? By just going to work and getting a few more people. Okay? Jackie. Jackie. Look at your team. How come you're a gold? Okay? Okay? So she does the same thing. Okay? And so does Elle. She does the same thing. Ollie, she does the same thing, right? Okay? She has to get white too. This is a key feature of this compensation plan. This is called, you must have width to capture the depth of the volume in your organization. Does that make sense to everybody? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so here's what happens. I'm going to show you the worst case. This is the worst case. So what happens, okay, is Lena becomes a blue diamond. Because she has to. Okay? And if her groups, the other 11 people she has besides Ewan, okay? The other 11 people that she has to get, if they only do 2,000 points a month, the lowest they can ever do to maintain their executive status, okay? If they just do 2,000 times 11 more executives, is how much volume? 22,000 more points, okay? And so that's that. And then Erica, she has to become a blue diamond. She has to get 11 more, okay? That's another 22,000 points, minimum, okay? And Jackie has to get another 11 to tap into this dynasty, right? So that's another 22,000 points. And same with Ollie, she has to get another 11. 22,000 points, okay? And same with Joanna. She's got to get another 11. 22,000 points. 22,000, 22,000, 22,000, 22,000, 22,000. That's 110,000 more points. Worst case. I mean, the absolute bare minimum, it's another $5,500 a month in my bonus check, right? Because they had to go wide. Otherwise, it's just too painful, right? It's too painful. I'll tell you a story. I know a couple of people in my organization that have been diamond executives for 20 years. Diamond executives for 20 years. Do you understand what that means? Do you know how much money they gave up on the 6th generation every month for 20 years? Millions and millions of dollars. They've just given it to Nu Skin. When you don't qualify, we call that leaving money on the table. You're not wide enough, you can't reach all the way and maximize your compensation. We call that leaving money on the table. Well, guess where that money goes? To your favorite charity, Nu Skin. Okay? That's where it goes. Okay? It doesn't get paid out. Okay? I don't know about you, but I couldn't stand it. I mean, if I was a diamond and I had volume on my 6th generation, I would do whatever I had to do, right? I would probably go to the graveyard and get names, you know? I'd probably make up distributors or something, right? I mean, I would not let it sit there for 20 years. Holy smokes, okay? All right, so I want you to understand this. And now that you understand this part, you start to understand how powerful this compensation plan is. Let's give everybody a big hand. Thank you so much for your help. All right.